managers, say what you mean, and you will not only attract more of the ideal candidates you're looking for and faster, but you will also keep your employees around longer. Be bold, be brave, be direct. Why do we sometimes not say exactly what it is we mean? Maybe when you are articulating what you're looking for in your candidate profile, or maybe when you're sharing the details of the role, you share some of the details, but not all of the details. So why do we do this? Why do we sometimes not share the whole truth and say exactly what we mean? I think the answer is the same, both in business and in life. And I think it comes back to fear. Fear that the whole truth won't get us what it is we want. I'll give you a few examples. In one interview process, a candidate interviewed with this company for a high-level, multiple six-figure income role. And after the 6-month-long interview process, the candidate accepted the offer. And a key detail was disclosed on day one of the onboarding. This detail was so key that it posed enough of a problem for the candidate that this candidate could not accept the position. So then after a 6-month-long interview process, all of the time and money and resources allocated during those 6 months to get and keep this candidate, then the company paid out a 6-month severance package. That's a lot of time and money and resources wasted to then start the process all over again by not telling the whole truth at the start. Another little less drastic example, this candidate was interviewing for a job. This hiring manager really wanted this candidate, and during the interview process, the territory details had been fuzzy. The candidate kept trying to get a clear picture of what exactly is the territory, and it was always unclear. Now, this is a red flag, which we want to further explore whenever there's a gray area, something, our intuition kicking in. It doesn't have to mean it's a no, but we don't want those gray areas. That means there are questions that we have, and we want to dig deeper and get our questions answered, because if not, we're more likely to be going in the wrong direction. And then it takes us longer, time wasted, by not saying and understanding what it is we mean and we need to know, and then we have to start the process over again. So this manager got what they wanted. They got this candidate. And then once the candidate came on board, not only was it a 2-state territory, it was actually a 3-state territory, which soon turned into a 5-state territory. So after less than a year, the candidate had had enough, because that was never what they wanted initially, and they were looking for another job. So the manager got what they wanted, but was it really worth it? In leaving out those key details, it could have been, I think, would have been better to share the truth up front. Maybe you're not going to get that candidate, but you're going to waste a lot of unnecessary time, and you're going to stay focused finding the candidate that actually wants what it is you're offering. Now, let me pick on myself a little bit too with another example. I had been trying to get a meeting with a colleague who is also a friend, or not a colleague, a client who's also a friend. I think of my clients as colleagues and as friends for months. And life gets busy, so we hadn't been able to connect, and I didn't take it personally. And I was getting ready to reach out again, and I had typed up my message, and then I stopped myself and I tried something different. Because I could have just said, that I would love to connect and catch up, because I would. But wait a minute, this hasn't been working, and it's not what I truly want. So what am I doing here? I'm wasting time. And I asked myself, what is your outcome goal? What is it you want? And then that's what I wrote in the message. I have a business idea. I want to run it by you. I want to involve you. Here's what it is. Are you interested in having a conversation? Boom. Yes, I would love to hear about it. I accomplished my goal by saying exactly what it was that I wanted. And if the answer is no, then at least I can stop wasting our time here, and we can just, catch up when we do have time. Be bold, be brave, be direct. You are more likely to get what it is you want when you say exactly what it is you want. And this golden tip that I think is also common sense, actually, can be applied both to business and in life. Thank you so much for watching. If you got some value out of the video, I invite you to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.